There's Brady. We can play forever. We're doing this forever. CC, what was your reaction to what Tom had to say?
Gronk didn't say yeah. Gronk didn't say yeah. Sometimes you have moments of euphoria. We all do. You just say things you think they just in your face. Oh, my God, like, oh, we could just do this forever. But the reality is that euphoria wears off. Yeah. And no, they can't play forever. They do enjoy playing. And Sting could tell you right now, him and I would go back to playing in the National Football League if our bodies were healthy enough, and all we had to do was play on Sunday Night Football. All we had to do was play in big games. We didn't have to practice. We didn't have to go to meeting with those little young guys talking about stupid stuff. We didn't have to study an under defense for the millionth time, cover two, like for the millionth time. Yeah, we would all do it, but that's not the reality. You got to come in on Monday, and your body's sore. On Tuesday, sometimes you can't feel like you got to walk. You go out in the community and try to do stuff. Wednesday, hardest day of the week. As a veteran player, coach, if he loves you, which Belichick don't love none of his players, he'll come in and say, hey, man, you take the day, take it light today. The veteran players, Wednesday can be an easier day for them. But no, we're not going to be able to show up like that, so we can't play. And Brady's not going to be able to play. He's already playing with house money. And Gronk is a realist. Gronk tried to quit this offseason. So Gronk's body does not feel like Tom Brady's body, and the way they're changing the rules. Right. Why would Tom Brady have to quit? They cannot hit you. Gronk, they can hit you every place now. And if you don't want to be it. Gronk was like, hit me in my head. I'm fine with that. But no, they're not going to do that. So the games are totally different for these two players.
Yeah, hey, we can play forever. Wait. You move to tight end, then tell me you can play forever. Move to offensive line and tell me you can play forever. Like, you're right. The rules are all bent toward the quarterback never getting touched. You know, I mean, eventually they're going to put them in pink jerseys in the game, just like they are in pink jerseys at practice.
Yeah, well, the month of October and everything, breast cancer awareness. Right. So they're wearing pink. Yeah, they say other causes very, very strong.
Yes, exactly.
But ultimately, we're on
different color jersey. Different color jersey. Okay. They will always start red, but by the end of the season, they'd be washing up. The jerseys would be pink. Right. That's how you get pink jerseys.
How you guys were going to get there.
Okay. Yes. That's how they get the pink jerseys. But yeah, it's a completely different game that he's playing. Yeah. And he's 100% right. He is, and he said this before. Man, I got all the answers to the test. The game for him is so easy, and the rules have made it even easier for average quarterbacks to compile statistics. Why would he ever walk away?
Every rule has made Tom Brady, every rule they've made has made it more likely that Tom Brady's body feels better after a game.
Yes.
And less likely that Gronk's does. Because what you said, while long-term health, I'm glad they're protecting the player's head. Obviously, that's important. But Gronk's issues are with his elbow, with his knee, with his back, the places now that he gets hit every single time. The game has not gotten safer for Gronk at all. If anything, because there is more of an incentive to pass, it's gotten more dangerous or more I don't want to say dangerous, more physically imposing for Gronk. His body feels worse. Like,
what happened when they changed the rules, the probability of someone seriously injuring one of his knees, the probability went way up because they moved the target down to his legs, which should end his career just like that.
Also, Gronk needs Brady much more than Brady needs Gronk in this relationship for either of them to be successful out on the field, wouldn't you say?
Well, Brady has done it with a myriad of different players, and yeah, but Gronk is.
But I don't think Gronk is anybody.
Gronk is he's a special case. He is one of those guys because he's a guy that could be in your backfield. He could be in line. He's a blocker, front side, back side. He does all those things exceptionally well. He can be in the slot. He can be outside the numbers. So he's such an incredible matchup guy, and he's so hard. Anytime he breaks the huddle, you got to have a plan. How are we dealing with 87? There's very few people in football where you look at a guy that breaks the huddle and go, okay, that guy, how are we going to contend with him? Where are we going to get a double team on him? How are we going to stop him from hurting us?
If you give Tom Brady one player throughout his career, I can guarantee you he does not pick the Hall of Famer first ballot Randy Moss. All right? That would be his second choice. Rob Gronkowski would be his first choice. The number one. It would not be Nate Solder. And matter of fact, between him and Belichick, man, if they had extended Gronk, if he had played longer with Brady, man, he would be up there fighting. That's his guy. and you could see in the game, in the most critical moment, where do I go with the football? Yeah, I know coverage dictated he was going to get it, but who do I trust?
And that's been the case ever. The 4th and something against the Broncos in the AFC Championship game a few years ago, Gronk. The 3 biggest plays of the game last year, their biggest game of the year against the Steelers, Gronk. The 2 biggest plays against the Chiefs, Gronk. Like, he knows.
This is the thing. When he went to Gronk, everyone had man-to-man. So I had a choice. I can go to the left. I can go to Josh. I can go to Edelman. I can go to Gronk. I can go to Hogan outside. I'm going to go. All of them had the same matchup. But I decided to go to because I trust this guy. And with Tom Brady, it's about trust and it's about performance, and no one has done it better for him than Gronk.
All right, stick around. Coming up, who is the real distraction for the Giants? That's next on First Things First.